Hello Aries, today we're going to film your detailed forecast for the entire month of March. We'll be examining it thoroughly, looking at all 12 astrological houses. Here, we'll delve into various aspects of your life, including love, your finances, and your career. We'll uncover the most significant events that are destined to unfold for you, and most importantly, when we reach the 10th house in our discussion, you'll have a special opportunity to make a heartfelt wish, one that you truly desire to see manifest and come to fruition.
And by the very fact that we are watching this forecast, these energies will allow your wish to quickly manifest, won't they? All right, then we are about to begin. Let's take a look at what the main event will be for Aries during the month of March. You should definitely expect some help, and I can see that the individual who will come to your aid will not just assist you physically, but also provide you with significant financial support. Well, issues regarding some financial matters will be resolved, whereby you will specifically receive money and you will achieve that stable state that you previously lacked. Expect a helping hand. This is a very, very good sign for Aries. So, in the second house, this is where we explore your work, your finances, and all your actions related to material matters. For many events will unfold, so you'll want to change your job, right? Not just change, you're tired, you feel like you want to completely alter everything. You're very, very fed up with your job and you want things to change. Let's see if they will. It's simply not the right moment to make any changes to them. Is that clear? For now, you really need to set this particular topic aside until more opportune times. We will continue to look much further into the forecast for the various upcoming months, and then we will clearly see when your specific events might truly play out more effectively. But for now, March indicates that you should stay in your current position. Don't let this feeling of discontentment swell inside you when you don't like anything. Just stop and think. You will still have a helping hand that will assist you. But I want to tell you, many of you will find yourselves in a situation where you currently have no job. And this simply means that you need to pause, take a moment to reflect, and then an idea will certainly come to you. In other words, a certain plan is unfolding for you, one that could very well come to fruition by the month's end. This particular month, it will prove to be very, very challenging for you. For some individuals, it won't just be difficult, but rather quite complex, especially when it comes to finances. However, the situation is only temporary in its very nature. Soon this particular period will come to an end and you will step onto a brand new path. You are about to enter a period where everything will settle into a certain balance and you will finally receive the money that you have been wishing for. So the third house is about roads and journeys. It's what lies ahead for you. Either you'll travel somewhere or you're planning a trip for yourself. Let's see if Aries will have such a journey. You're going to attend some kind of celebration. You'll either be at a birthday party for someone close to you, and I see there's a moment where you'll be doubting whether you really need to go or not. So you have this kind of situation where you'll be invited to some kind of party, right? And I can see you'll be thinking whether to go there or not. You'll be standing there deep in thought, wondering if it's worth your time. But I want to tell you that it is, because it will open up new people for you. This meeting, these roads you travel, yes, these brief fleeting journeys, they truly open up for you a very specific encounter that will, in time, ultimately bring you your very own true fortune. Don't you agree? This is also support. You have support indicated in your first house and also in your second, correct? This means it appears that your challenging period is drawing to a close, and you should anticipate meeting precisely those individuals who will bring you through specific encounters and even through some minor celebrations, that very blessing you've been lacking, those supportive energies that you previously did not possess. So the fourth house is the house of your family, isn't it? What exactly will be happening within the family? Let's take a closer look. And in the family, what will be occurring? Again, look at the events that are unfolding here. You have someone in your life, a person who is somehow manipulating you, isn't that so? I see that events are unfolding in such a way that this person is either restricting you or infringing on your actions, right? So under the same roof with you, there's literally a character who is just like an energy vampire to you. It gives you nothing, and therefore your condition can be in such a, a state as if you've completely withdrawn into yourself. Despite us seeing a family field, a family space, you are closed off within it. You somehow don't open up. Let's also take a moment to clarify what exactly is happening here. I can see that you're trying to break free. You want to liberate yourself from this. But for now, the events aren't quite leading us in that direction. You're staying in place for the time being, but I can see that later on things could change very quickly. And what's more, I see that this year in particular is specifically for you. And why do I specifically mention this year? Because for these relationships, the Magician card has appeared. And he's telling us here that this year, specifically within your family, if you want to change something, yes, you will certainly experience changes this year. But March doesn't yet indicate that you should be changing anything right now. For the time being, you remain in a state of calm. And in the very near future, you must settle all your financial matters. You need to get back on your feet. I see you'll rise, and a helping hand will surely reach out to you. So the 5th house is for those girls who just want to find love, who want to meet their other half, who are waiting for love, yes. And let's see if this love will happen, how it will unfold, and what events await you. Oh, for many of you, this meeting is already just around the corner, isn't it? Because I see that you are really looking forward to it. You're expecting someone, a very specific person. This is not a new character. I can see you've already met, you've crossed paths, and between you, some invisible connection has already been established. This is someone you may have only recently met, and your relationship is just now truly beginning to develop. This is precisely the evolution of a relationship. It's that very special bond that can truly connect you with each other very, very soon, right? You might start to connect on a very, very deep level. I foresee that a complex individual who will emerge here, yes, you will occasionally find yourself in circumstances where you'll feel somewhat isolated. You will feel as though you're not being given as much time or consideration as you would truly wish for. But despite this, you will find yourself close to someone. This person is very strong, but they simply might not have the amount of time you wish they would dedicate to you. This person is both strength and power and the very embodiment, the very manifestation of the human qualities where seriousness is his absolute priority. The person you will soon be communicating with and developing these romantic relationships, he will be with you, but for the most part, he will most likely be working, dedicating his time to his job. But we shouldn't blame him for that. We see a picture of a very stable person. You'll communicate more by phone, through some text messages, yes, through some small emails, but it won't be quite in person, face to face. This person can be at a distance a lot. Let's take a moment to see what else is interesting here. Look, the map of love is now opening up. This is a very, very good sign indeed. With this person, you can form very concrete relationships. For those who have just started, just begun a relationship, you have a great chance to develop these into stable ones, yes? Because we clearly see a picture of love and the seriousness of their plans and intentions. Well then, this is a very, very good sign. So the 6th house, what exactly do we see within the 6th house? The 6th house represents your health-related issues, or perhaps some challenges, or maybe you don't have any, but we can certainly see that in the 6th house. Let's just take a look now. Well, just look at this whole situation unfolding before us. Many of you here will likely experience issues with your musculoskeletal system, won't you? Meaning problems with your back, or perhaps more specifically with your limbs, correct? But it's also been shown that you will soon be completely free from this situation. Yes, this is an illness whose very nature indicates that you will certainly be freed from its grip. You will specifically both receive the necessary treatment and your vital energies will be fully replenished. Yes, your energies will not just be replenished, you will be restored to a very, very good state. What I mean is someone here, I want to say, will not just be undergoing healing, but will be restoring themselves energetically from within through various energetic practices. In this specific context, it could even involve meditation, yes, but I clearly see that any physical problems will be completely restored. But I want to point out, not without significant financial implications, it has somehow been demonstrated that your body can react quite intensely to monetary concerns. This indicates that you are dedicating a great deal of attention to this issue, and yes, you might even experience a depressive state because you're trying to resolve something and it just isn't getting resolved. You need to let go of this because your body is reacting to it. You shouldn't just ignore it. You must simply understand that very soon a helping hand will reach out to you and it will provide the assistance you need. All right, then, let's turn our attention to the seventh house. Everything, of course, is not always so simple. The seventh house signifies all your contracts, important papers, or any kind of agreements that you truly wish to see materialize. So let's take a closer look. You're not just expecting an agreement. You're trying to resolve a matter connected either to some business venture, yes, or to a personal project of yours that you genuinely wish to bring to fruition, yes? However, it appears that events are stalled for you. You're simply not moving forward. So I want to say that once again, this is a temporary situation. You simply need to make more effort. You shouldn't just sit there and wait. You need to go out and meet people, get closer to those it depends on, and this matter will be resolved. Yes, you will receive truly significant news that will specifically bring about the transformation you've been anticipating. If you just sit still, then events will simply remain stagnant. You must start actively moving forward. So the eighth house represents some minor losses you might experience, or not merely losses, but rather situations where you must release something. Let's see what that is. I see that you're letting go of a journey somewhere. I see that you're actively getting ready to go somewhere, but you don't need to do that. This trip will be postponed for now, and you must understand that it's not the time for you to go. You might worry about this. You might think, I was supposed to go. I was supposed to move somewhere. This could be a relocation, and you feel that someone is waiting for you elsewhere. Perhaps someone is indeed waiting, right? But now is not the time for that. You should be getting back on your feet right now, not moving anywhere. You must stay in place. Put aside the plan related to your travels for the time being. Now then, let's look at the ninth house. The ninth house is all about those small new beginnings of yours. Well, now let's see what we have here. Well, I see there are plans here for a get together, either with your girlfriends or perhaps some casual meetups, which will simply be like a small celebration and a pleasant diversion for you. So these romantic little meetups, like dates with each other, yes, when girls get together, chat, and this will bring you such a wonderful sense of inner peace. I see that you haven't seen or met with some of your girlfriends for a very long time, and that meeting is still ahead of you. All right, the 10th house. In this 10th house, make your wish and it will manifest for you incredibly quickly. Let's see what has been achieved, what wishes were made, and what was planned here. So the 10th house represents a complete renewal, a fresh start from a clean slate. For many, this signifies a brand new person entering your life. I know you might be contemplating meeting your soulmate, a man, at this very moment, right? And this heartfelt desire of yours will be realized very, very quickly. You are now standing on a completely new path. It is precisely through this zero card that a new person will be revealed to you, someone who is practically at your doorstep. This means during the month of March, you should definitely expect a truly fateful encounter. The 11th house. The 11th house is people who will help you, assist you, your friends. Let's see if there will be any. Yes, there will. You will fight for your life, and it seems you're in a state where it's just incredibly difficult for you. And yet, and some person from afar, they will come to your aid. This is a person with whom you are acquainted. It could be a friend. It's someone who might currently be residing in another city or somewhere quite distant from you, but this person will reveal themselves and provide some help that you were lacking. Oh, the 12th house represents people who aren't as well disposed toward you as you would like. These might be individuals who in some way create problems or obstacles for you. Let's see. There are no such people around you. I see that the people who are around you, they are mostly drawn to your energy, and you have such wonderful energy. Your femininity is fully unveiled. Your feminine energies are expressed, and they are so profoundly expressed that you attract people and you draw good people to yourself. Yes, you don't just draw them in, you also give them stability. There's a clear exchange of energies as those who are ready to offer you their help also gain both assistance and support from you. This card suggests you can also give counsel to others and people will surely benefit from it. Well then, Aries, I am letting you go. I wish you peace and well-being. This is a wonderful forecast. Please be sure to leave your comments. Tell us what's unfolding for you. Until we meet again.
I wish you peace, love, and abundant kindness.
I'm such an old hag, always moving back and forth, and my joints creak and crunch.
Will you cut the second part later?